Has this ever happened to you?
I destroyed both your boulders, you fool.
You forget the pit has 3 boulders on each side.
Kick, no.
Or perhaps you thought a wall would be enough to protect you.
Oh, that was brutal.
But no, so you upgrade to using a boulder yourself. It must be big enough to protect you, right?
Goodbye.
Wrong
Goodbye.
again.
I just accepted my fate right there.
When it comes to the most dangerous structure in Rumble, there's a lot you don't know. Brought to you by the bosses over on Patreon from... I feel like I'm coming off a bit wooden. Do you guys get that feeling? As you know, every structure has an inherent damage value, with a +1 to grounded and a +1 when it's moving. The boulder's inherent value is 5, meaning when it moves, it cannot be destroyed by summoned structures. They already know the damage systems. Feels very corporate. Where did you find this tape again? Because I don't remember. Okay, you're the boss. And great idea, I'll have another crack at it. Or first crack at it. A fresh 9-week tournament season has just started, so we need to get you up to speed on how to use boulders. They're the most powerful rock in the game. So of course, you're gonna try and use them.
Uh-oh, he's reinforcing on it.
But there are some very key do's and don'ts. So let's go over them. Boulders are so powerful they can delete a quarter of your opponent's health in one hit. But don't get tunnel vision.
Oh no, I got there, but at what cost? But at what cost?
But what you can do is use them as dormant mousetraps for your opponent to get snapped into.
Catch! No. He definitely caught it.
You're scared. You're scaring me.
That's just called positional advantage. And you don't always need to even arm them.
Uh-oh. My brain just froze for a second there. It's like, he's all the way over there. There's no way he can hit me. Uzumaki moment.
Oh.
Okay. And done.
The boulder can also do some of the highest psychic damage in the game. No, it's not you. But sometimes you'll be the one knocked back. Into the perfect position, that is.
Oh.
Would you?
I fell for it.
But if you reuse the same tricks too many times, eventually your opponent will learn and adapt.
Oh. You know, I think I learned after, like, years of being hit by that. But, like, no.
I said, eventually.
Oh, that was sad. That was sad.
Oh, you know what? This is my bad. I'm pulling from pre-training arc. We need that post-arc glory. Yeah, obviously, don't self-damage with the boulder like I did there. But do this.
The universe telling you to get off. Oh my, that was cool.
What? I need to watch whatever that was.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash.
Just don't forget about the rebound off the back wall.
Hey, what do you think of my water bending technique?
And as my former pupil once said,
Be water, my friend.
so I will continue to carry the mantle of his techniques.
Oh my god. Wow, you pushed mine out of the way. Flick first hold, baby. Oh. Waterbending with boulders has not been a thing.
I should probably show you this
That
clip,
was...
though,
I've never...
where I waterbended a boulder back into myself somehow. Wait, that bag fumble reminds me of something. It's, no, don't think about it, don't think about it! My cabbages! Don't think about your first ever tournament, Rumble Kai Season 1, Round 1, when you got jacked down to 1 health, who then dodged everything you threw at him for 47 seconds, then ended the match with this play.
Oh my god. Oh
Yes,
my
that
god.
was 11
Oh
damage.
my...
Holy sh... Don't think about that. Pop quiz. Do you want to be hit by this boulder? Yes or no? The answer? It's irrelevant, and you're wrong, since I hit him with the dueling, knocking him into a boulder, and following up with the third boulder.
Oh, that was quick.
Hitting a boulder to the face is always worth it when gaining the positional advantage. Sorry for that freak out, boss. I promise it won't happen again. Let's just go back to my style. And talk about positional advantage. Why not fly over to a boulder, airstrike on the way, and then follow up with the boulder once you get there? Sometimes you can airstrike into a boulder so it pushes into your opponent. And you're still in the right position in the end.
My cube bumped it into you.
Or maybe you can airstrike stasis recall a boulder like Kajo. What was I saying? Kajo's, yeah, stasis recall. Sorry, wrong clip.
Oh, I put this again.
Part of this.
And then when your positioning gets so good, and you can use air slings on the boulder to give yourself the perfect position, then all you gotta do is go from boulder to boulder to get that perfect 4 boulder game.
Using my boulders against me.
I can't just move it.
Oh my god.
It's always almost a good clip. Let's just all imagine I hit him with it, because that'd be like cooler for both of us. Anyway, here's one where I hit 3 in a row, the perfect turkey score. Well, I didn't say they're all on the opponent, so that's on you for assuming.
No, I hit myself. It's always almost a good clip.
That reminds me of how I would almost always get a bye in the first V-Roll tournament. No, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about round 2 of your first tournament where you were pitted against the second best player in Europe, Huffwatt.
Flick bad.
And also got completely annihilated. Then because you lost twice, you were put at the bottom of the ladder. And since there was an odd number of players and the V-Roll system was broken, for weeks 3 and 4, despite really wanting to play, you get 2 byes in a row. Don't think about that.
How'd you do 2 discs at once? That was nice.
That's a ping.
My mental state is fine. If anything, that experience gives me license to talk about the next thing. Fear! When dealing with boulders,
Oh, I'm getting hit by that.
you'll take a lot of damage. And that will create fear in you.
What the?
Oh my gosh, that's the most damage I've ever seen.
Fear can keep you safe.
I hate when you have boulders. It makes me so scared.
Well, that's what it's meant to do.
Well, that is a very scary fucking double wall.
But if you get too much fear, it'll become anxiety.
Oh, can I play? I just want to play with the funny wall.
So don't get anxious about boulders, even if you keep hitting yourselves with them.
I picked up the rock, hit myself with the rock. Pick up the rock, hit yourself with the rock.
But a do for you is to use other people's fears against them.
How many more bones?
I hear you.
How many lives will you destroy in pursuit of what you call justice?
I told you he does that.
You are the product of everything you feel.
That's terrifying. That's actually like... That's scarier than all the horror movies.
All that remains is for you to watch as I drag your beloved
Health bar?
into oblivion.
No! Oh,
Wait, go back. You see what Slazer did well there? He used his fear of boulders as protection by standing next to them.
Oh, that saved you, that boulder.
But just make sure you then use that boulder first before your opponent.
Oh, that missed. Oh, I dashed straight into it. No.
But whatever you do, don't get frozen in your fear and be a sitting duck.
Oh, that was a good one.
Jesus.
That was a crazy throw.
That was
Which
my,
just- Which, you know, sometimes is just gonna happen. Even to the best players, it'll happen. You'll freeze and get hit. And that'll knock some sense into you, but then you'll just jump right into Roby's trap. Gosh, you gotta respect that arm. Rather than being a sitting duck, try and duck.
You ducked, pulled your own cube into you, and it pushed you into the boulder.
Acorn can't feel too bad about that though, because you see, when you load into the pit, the boulders spawn, and they'll either have your name or your opponent's name written on them. Can you guys see that? Oh, sorry, you have to ascend to be able to see that, so I'll hand track it in for you.
Alright, get that.
And from that point on, no matter what you do, that boulder will hit you.
Take that 1, 2, 3 of dodge.
And if you thought you could cheat fate, well, you thought wrong.
Oh, God.
Death doesn't like to be cheated.
How did that go fully around you?
I don't know how you did that.
You all, just be careful now.
Okay. Oh, I bashed myself with it.
Fate, destiny, some people just have it worse than others. Don't think about your first tournament where after losing to Jack and Huffwatt and getting 2 byes in round 5, your opponent cancels, meaning you're still at the bottom of the ladder and get 2 more byes. So you send a message to support who says buys are done at random and aren't to do with ladder position, but then you say the chances of you getting 4 buys out of 7 matches is 0.0349%. And then they don't reply. Don't think about that. But do come and see my matches for the current tournament. It's a pretty good time. And we usually just keep hanging out afterwards.
There's always boulders on the other side.
You should totally come. But don't subscribe though, or I'll ban you. If you're watching this the day this comes out, then my first match is tomorrow.
Oh no! There's always boulders on the other side.
And if you're watching it any other time, I will also still be playing tomorrow because hopefully I quit making YouTube videos so I could actually play more Rumble. And if you're watching this in the distant future after watching a Downfall of Shoeless video, know that...
yes I do!
Sorry
yes,
that you
I do.
felt that way, but my intent... Up until this point, I've been keeping it pretty positive. But now, let's quickfire through the final don'ts. Don't crutch on volatile because it won't work.
Oh my god, I'm actually getting...
Don't fall for the illusion that the threat is in front of you.
It was behind me the whole time.
Don't blame yourself when it's not your fault.
I'm a doofus.
No, the single disc hit you.
But do take responsibility when it is.
Okay, that time I was just
you.
Don't jump into a boulder.
Could be anyone's game.
Don't jump over a boulder. Don't duck under it either if you're not flexible. And even if you are, don't think you got away with it.
Oh, I just ducked it.
None of those movement options will work. Neither will jumping and then letting go. Do avoid the slingshot punish, but don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Miss me, now you're gonna kill. Hey, yo.
Don't think your pet rock won't kill you in your sleep, because they absolutely will.
The Rolling Stone.
Don't use ping as an excuse to not absolutely send it.
God, with the ping, it's impressive.
If first you don't succeed, try again.
Oh, he went all the way around twice.
And as wise as he is, don't listen to Windep when he tells you what you can and can't do with boulders.
What did you can't just fall over a boulder up with another boulder.
Don't subscribe.
I said please don't put me in a video.
And don't tell me not to put you in a video.
I mean, we gotta see what happens, don't we?
And don't neglect your petrology studies, like Wanted Mender did.
In the heart of these ancient mountains lies the secret world of nature's silent sentinels. Boulders, much like the earthbenders who manipulate them,
Double boulder.
form bonds that last a lifetime.
I jump roped the first one and got smashed into the second.
Once they find their perfect partner, they work in tandem to punish unruly young earthbenders.
Sorry,
I love this game.
Although in some circles, boulders have been known to group up in a trio formation.
And whatever you do, don't rage quit. And don't get discouraged, because you know what? I do want to think about my first tournament season. Because even though you lose to Jack and Hartford, you get 2 buys, a cancellation, 2 more buys, and finally get a match, lose to Severidan, lose to Magic. But at that point, you're just so grateful to play amazing matches because it's not about winning, it's about learning and having fun. Then you get the same opponent 2 weeks in a row and they ghost you, meaning for the final week, still at the bottom of the ladder, you get 1 more buy. Rumble Kai, Season 1, 5 buys, 4 losses, 3 opponent no-shows, 0 wins. Any sane person really should have quit. But I just loved Rumble, and that tournament made me who I am today. You don't give up. And even if you lose every single match, I'll be proud of you for not quitting.
Oh no, not the actual beat.